almost everyone in Africa knows about this virus, but they just joke about it.
Exactly.
They haven't seen how dangerous it is in
Right.
Africa. Like,
If you want to have up-to-date news from China and abroad, keep watching Enchua TV. Is the place to be.
This is Enchua TV on YouTube. You can follow me for more updates as far as the coronavirus is concerned. And then also you can follow me on IG. That's Instagram. That is Enchua Cherry. And then Facebook is Nana Ikia Cherry. All right. And then make sure that you send your comments, your messages, anything at all. You just put it there for us. We'll read it and then see how best we can do this hand in hand. We are doing this video from China, yes, and we actually want to put more light on the coronavirus since we are Africans as well. And I've got my friend here, Carl from Cameroon, and then this is our third episode actually. So make sure you just stick with us, right? So let's go on. But before I do that, let me just congratulate my president once again, President of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa. We are not doing politics here, but sometimes the truth must be said, right? The truth must be said. And so far, I think I like what he's doing, right?
wow.
So can we talk about yours or maybe any other African country stuff that you've had, seen or something? And let's analyze it.
Oh, actually, I heard about the president of Congo doing a lot of things like trying to subsidize businessmen and subsidize house rents and let out some money to do this. But I wish I could talk like you. You're so proud of your president.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I also heard about a lot of things from Ghana, and
Right.
actually I don't know what's going on, but since the outbreak of the virus in
I think Ghana president is the first president to address the nation for coronavirus,
I
right?
don't know, maybe South
In
Africa.
Africa.
Maybe South Africa.
Oh
I
my
can
God.
remember the South African president did a lot of
Right.
of that. Yeah, but it's unfortunate for us that
Okay, because the corona hit South Africa before it hit Ghana.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's not maybe. It is, yeah.
There's one other president, I don't know this country, he closed borders without a single case of coronavirus.
Okay.
That is so excellent.
Right.
He didn't wait for this virus to get into his country first. Yeah, so I think that is what we should have done.
Earlier.
I can remember when there was the first case in Nigeria. I said, oh, Cameroon, you're so close to these guys. Just close everything. And after 2 weeks or so, okay, cases now came into Cameroon, and I said, oh, we should have closed the borders. And talking about presidents, I didn't hear my president say anything at all about this virus. That's being honest, talking about honesty.
Right.
But I think he has given this in the hands of the government.
I also
officials.
heard the Nigerian president talked about it, and then he didn't even know. He said COVID-19.
COVID-19 or something.
Oh my goodness.
1919 is almost.
Right. Right. Anyway, so what would be the advice you would want to give if in case the government or the presidents of Africa, any country at all in Africa, listening or watching us, what would be an advice that you can give them so far as the coronavirus? I mean, you've been in China for a while. You've been here longer before me,
sure.
right? So you know how systems work here, how their policies and all that. So maybe there can be an advice you can give them. Though Africa is not yet there, but we are trying to be there.
Yeah, talking about coronavirus, we look into the scientific aspect of it, and our scientists in Africa, the government should try as much as possible to keep close collaborations with the scientists in China.
Right.
We have to face the truth. China has defeated this virus.
Right.
They are the ones that can do this.
Okay.
So I think no matter what people say or whatever ideas people have, just get them closer to China.
Okay.
They can learn a lot and also do the same thing back home. And I also believe we've got traditional doctors that can have some ideas, because China also did this. Yeah.
Talking about traditional medicines, I mean remedies, I think, well, when you give this advice to Africans, I'm sure they are solely going to depend on that. You know how Africa works,
maybe
right?
because
I saw one video of a Ghanaian pastor, one of a Ghanaian pastor saying that the government should allow them to go to the hospitals to pray for the infected people so they can get healing. This is going to be another topic that we're going to talk about. How pastors are actually, helping their members to fight the coronavirus. That's going to be one of our topics.
I really like that one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's going to be our next topic, and we're going to talk about that. Maybe we're going to have two people, you, Vera, myself, and then we discuss this. Yeah. So let's focus now on the government, how they're taking the coronavirus. There's one particular thing maybe the Chinese government did that, you were so excited about. Amongst everything they did, there's one particular thing maybe they did that you were so excited. You can share that with Africa.
Can that be? Determination, I think.
Okay.
I saw how determined the government was.
Okay.
Like to shut down a complete city.
Wow.
Wuhan, you know what Wuhan means to China.
Exactly.
That was determination.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if our governments are actually determined for this. Because when you make laws and you don't try to impose them, that's not determination. We know our people. We know how to deal with them.
I think that's one problem with Africans, right? We don't like to comply when it comes to law.
But in my country, once we see the military guys, we are scared. So if you have to impose this, send those guys to the streets and everyone will get into the houses.
Cameroon is not doing that yet.
No.
Ghanaians are doing that.
That's better.
And I just saw a video of a Ghanaian guy slap a military man.
That's not only in Africa though. Even in Italy and
the
police,
India,
I saw some videos from
Yeah.
India. They have to get there and push people home. We know how stubborn we are.
Okay.
Here in China, I really admire these people. They don't need that.
Yeah.
Everyone is at
I
home.
think one of my videos I was saying something that a lot of people, when we talk about China, they think it's that old poor city
No.
it's properly developed, right? It is. So
Yeah.
please, if there's something, as you said earlier on, if the government needs to collaborate with them to find results or how to fight the corona, I think it will be best, right?
Sure.
Okay, so I want us to wrap up, but before we do that, maybe there's an advice you want to give to Africa, Cameroonians, Ghanaians, everybody as a whole, so far as the COVID-19, or should I say COVID-19 is concerned. Right, so you can go ahead with your advice.
It's so simple.
Right.
Stay at home. Don't go out. This virus is serious. That's all.
You don't have anything to say to the government?
Determination. I mean determination.